Right then, part two of this chest, this vintage kitchen 1950s chest. I'm going to empty it. I'm not going to go through what I've already shown you, obviously, but I'm going to empty it because I'm going to hopefully donate it to the charity shop people who are coming back for the third time tomorrow morning. And guess who's still here? Honestly, I was just about to put it in a bag and take it to the tip when I saw a little head sticking out the top. She sat in it, and then the whole plan to get rid of it was out the window. As opposed to the cocktail martini glass being out the window. So we're keeping it now, but I don't know for how long. Right then, let's get this thing open. What I'll do is just remove what I put back from what I showed you the last time. Bear with me. Right then. This is all new stuff, apart from this little wee fella who I know I showed you last time in part one of this chest. It's a replica of a jade Chinese, work of art, a little water buffalo. And I always thought it was resin or like a really hard plastic. But I just had a little look at the bottom and that looks and feels like wood. Isn't that weird? Oh well. Weird to me. I don't know if it's weird to you. But yeah, absolutely love him or her. And it reminds me of the little water buffalo that live on the beach in Hong Kong. And they were a legend. People spoke of them with such love when I lived there, and I never ever saw them. And they lived on a beach in one of the islands, Mui Wo, I believe it was. And I'd go regularly because it was one of my favourite spots. Never ever saw them. And then two friends visited, just out of the blue. It was incredible. And I took them to the beach, took them to my favourite place. And on the way home, and it was just turning dark, it was sort of dusk, my friend's daughter said, "Are they cows?" And we looked across on the beach and there were just a whole herd of tiny little water buffaloes. I'm sure there's something else. Anyway, they are bovine. But they were the size of Labradors. They were tiny. And they were all curled up together. I'll see if I can find the photograph I took, which was in the dark and I didn't have a good camera at the time. And I was just so thrilled to see them. They were so cute. Right then. Okay, so what we got? Art glass. Yes. Oh, ka-chink-ka-chunk. Terrifying sound when you're unpacking something. Clunk. Oh. Hello. Oh my god. This is where I put a lot of my favourite pieces. I've never really got stuck into the reselling. I was doing it, as you know, to try and keep the hoard down, which I was failing at so desperately. And I know I keep saying, I'll tell you the story, but I will, I promise I'll tell you the story. But for today, we're just looking at some of my favourite pieces that I decided to stash away in my diary chest. It's not a diary chest. I just bought it from a charity shop when I lived in Bristol that I knew I was never going to sell. So this fabulous... often I think that these are replicas or they're sort of modern pieces to replicate mid-century, but this, I am certain, is an original mid-century donut vase. Donut, obviously, it's got a hole in. Not a bagel, it's donut. It's also got a hair in it, which is quite unattractive. But isn't that beautiful? Okay, what else? I know that there's something in here that I've been meaning to check out, meaning to Google. Now I've got a good Google lens. And I bought it. Oh, it's heavy. Sorry, messing about. Oh, it's worth it. It's worth the wait. Bear with me. Why is it in this very fluffy bag? Hang on. You're more involved than you thought you were going to be now, aren't you? Right, now. Woohoo! huge fan of the Jack in the Pulpit shape for very obvious reasons. I find it a little bit unnerving. It's not for me to have out and about in the house. But it was just before a sort of vintage mid-century glass went boom in the market, and I saw this in a charity shop and I thought, oh, look at the shape of that, that's terrible. It was on the top shelf, but I took it down and brought it home. And from paying, I think I paid about £4 for it. Between buying it and getting home, I thought in my mind the value of it had escalated to about £5,000. Well, if it ever had, that value has now dropped back to about £3. I think, I don't know, I'm going to Google it now. Going to Google lens it. But it's a big old whopping size, big old chunk. And I don't, honestly, seriously, I'm not going to say a word. Let me Google it. Let's see how much it's worth, if I can find one. Because it's got the old summer saw edge. It's a really high quality piece, and I think it's by a proper glass artist. Hang on. Right, I'm taking the picture. It's Google Lens. What we got? Hey, wait a minute. Oh, that's First Dibs. First Dibs. Can't really take those prices as a reference when you are just a normal person. Because First Dibs is a bit of a different league, isn't it? But on First Dibs, it's got blue mid-century modern Murano glass vase, and they've got it priced at £558. £589 on Pomano. Oh, there's one on Piclic. How much? No. Oh, it looks like it's been sold. Can't find it. Oh, there. Oh, there we go. That's a more realistic. This is a more realistic eBay price. $54.99. Darn it! I thought I was in the money. Vintage Jack in the Pulpit Calla Lily blue art glass vase, Murano style, 14 inches tall. I actually think this is proper Murano, but without a signature or a sticker. Obviously, you can't say. But let me have a closer inspection. Yeah, nothing on the bottom but scratches. And there's a little note inside, but I think it's just an old receipt. It's not mine. So there we go. Oh, maybe I could get used to it. It looks a little bit more impressive when you see it out in the light with other things around it. Doesn't look quite so vulvic. Oh, no. Okay, what else have we got? No idea. Don't know. Oh my God, I completely forgot about him. Oh my God, this is a treasure chest. Hi, buffalo. Oh, and his wee little trumpets, his little ears, horns. Oh, yes, his little ears, his little horns are completely intact, without chip, crack, or whatever. And I'm going to put him down before I do it. And his legs are complete. Oh, isn't he fab? Got this. It was one day I was far away and I don't think I'd found anything that exciting, but all of a sudden I went into a shop that's normally a real dud. Oh, it's it's a bit creepy and dark and damp and gloomy, and they'd obviously cleared out someone's house. Let's not even go there today. I feel like I've died and been reborn. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to tease, but honestly, the story will be worth it in the end. Yeah, obviously cleaned out someone's house, and they had a collection of Blue Mountain pottery, and I bought it. Do you remember the moth from last time? There it is over there. Over there. And oh yeah, and the cat. The cat was in the collection too, and this buffalo. There were a few pieces that I sold. Oh. Slightly unfortunate positioning there, just straight away. But let me fix that. I don't know if I can fix it. Let's have a look. No, I wonder if I can do it. Right, hang on. Let's not tempt fate. Oh, this is gonna work. Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable. Hi guys, are you friends? Yeah. Oh, they look like unlikely Instagram friends. I'm obsessed with all the little cows and the baby donkey Instagram reels. I'm just hours and hours when I get into bed watching little cows running around fields and bouncing about. Oh, and baby goats too, little goats. Oh, gorgeous. One day. Oh my God. Right, okay. Oh God. I'm not even going to bother unwrapping this because I know. Oh, it was a mistake. Well, go on, I'll show you, but it's not. Look at him. Forever waiting on his big scroll for a lady to come by. He's got his lovely ruffle front blouse on. I had a few of those. They're all in the garden now, and some of them are in the recycling. There he is. It was one of those really nasty, cheap, sort of, just like, pennies. Bought it in Hong Kong, sprayed it white, thought it would be kitschy, ironic. Wasn't. So we couldn't get rid of him. Yeah, did I show you the tie hand? Lovely. No, it's been down there with last week's. Wasn't a week ago, was it? It was probably about a month ago. What's this? Oh yeah, I think I showed you those. It's like the Mexican coasters. Yeah. Do you know what I thought? Oh no, I haven't shown you those. Oh my God, these are more. Oh my God, I've got more. Dear me. How many of these have I got? This is a completely separate set. This is better. I prefer this one. I know what I've done. Okay, yeah, I've wrapped this one up, kept it because I like it. And the other one I like as well, but not as much. So at some point, obviously I've decided I can't have two sets of the same coasters. But the other one is the, I think it's the Mayan Pyramid. It's actually for sale on my eBay or on Vinted. And they're really collectible. They're really gorgeous. But I think that's what I've done. I've decided I'll keep the Mexican chap having a siesta with his little wee perro and cactus and sell the other one. Okay. Go there. Next. Oh, it's just a lot of... sorry about this. There's a lot of hair. And I don't think it's all mine. These are the legs I took off a coffee table in a flat I bought in London. I've been carrying these legs around with me. I've been dragging these legs around for decades. I think maybe I thought at some point I'd put them on this chest. Never did, obviously. Usual story. Oh, this one. This one was a gift in the early 90s, probably around about 92, from a friend of mine called Shirley when we worked together at the BBC. And that was probably one of my very first early pieces of mid-century glass. Now I have a collection that's too big for all of us. So that'll be a whole show in itself. They do look... Oh, there's something that happens when you put them all together though. No, it's gotta go. It's gotta go. There's a storm coming in. My goodness. a little bit of sunshine this morning. Now it's gone dark and it's only about 2 in the afternoon. Okay, these I know what they are. I know why they're in here because I think I chipped them myself. I think I found them. Couldn't believe I found them. Bought them. Couldn't believe they were all in one piece. And then I dropped them. Hi! Oh my God! I see the same expression every morning at 3 o'clock. Sometimes 4 if she's slept in. If this is not begonia, I don't know what is. Hi! There's a pair, obviously. Thai temple. Sort of security guards. Temple dogs. Temple guards. Thai temple. What does that say? What does that say? Put that down. What does that say? Hand carved, solid teak wood, made in Thailand. Amazing. And I did something like that. Did I chip them? Was it these? I did have a phase where I was chipping everything I bought. I was just ruining everything I brought in the house. So I went through a phase during that phase of throwing it out. So I wonder if it was these I dropped. No. Oh no, these are fine. Yeah. Oh my goodness. These are fine. These are fine. They're really high voice. Aren't they gorgeous? I wonder if I should put these out. I managed to keep them in one piece for this long. Maybe I should not put them out. Oh, it's my mandolin, which is for sale. Well, it's listed this Sunday and it's an absolute beaut. It's an Ozark semi-acoustic. I'll show you in a second. If you're musicians and you're looking for something a bit nice, a little treat for yourself, that is it. Okay, and that's those. This was a gift of someone who turned out to be a real piece of work. Don't know why it's in there. Probably just give it away. Maybe I don't know. Oh, I think I kept it because it's got a donut. But that holds no sentimental value or whatsoever. Okay, just a rogue candlestick. This bear. I'm not a stuffed toy person, but I was in a charity shop and I was friendly with the lady who worked there on certain days, and she was so cute. Oh, she was like this little bear. Anyway, we were chatting and what have you, and I was looking at something, and then she just kind of went, sort of gently tapped me on the arm with its paw. Well, obviously that's all it took. So I had to buy it. But it's got really long legs and I thought it was quite vintage style. And it did actually inspire a short story, or part of a short story. It was actually quite a major part of a short story. And I'll insert that in a second. I'll put that in. I'll tell you about that here. So I'll just insert it now. I don't know if that's even worse. Is it going in or is it coming out? Oh, dear me. Oh yeah, and some classic stylo fluffy mules. Look at that type. Look at that font. Isn't that fabulous? Oh, there's a little lion there. Another probably little thing that's just, mass produced that I thought was more valuable than it is. Candelabra, I don't know. So these things, right, okay. I wonder if I can get them out with one hand. I don't if I want to risk it, because I really honestly do. These would be something I'd run into the house to grab if it was on fire. Obviously once mead and begonia were safe. But I do absolutely love these three things. One. I think I better stand up. And I bought them with my very first ever paycheck in Hong Kong when I was a singing teacher. I'm still a singing teacher. I'm going to be doing a lot more of that, and you'll be hearing all about that in great detail and at extreme length. And I was a singing teacher in a performing arts school in Hong Kong in Central, and I hadn't been there very long in Hong Kong, and I just got this great teaching gig. And on the way home, I was so happy about that job. I really loved it. The bubble wrap. On the way home, I went past this fantastic modern designer shop. It was sort of, if you know Hong Kong, lots of people know Hong Kong, obviously, because it's Hong Kong. There was a sort of a white shop. It was, like sort of white decor, artisan stuff, a bit like Goods of Desire, but everything was white. So it was a super uber trendy and a frightfully expensive shop. But I thought I'd celebrate my brilliant job and getting myself in the most amazing position of living in my dream city with my dream job. I bought these three. And I still look at them and I feel exactly how I felt that moment. Even though I'm not in my dream city and my dream job anymore. Nothing's forever, is it? Apart from outer space. That's forever. That's more than forever, that's eternal. So, gorgeous. Right, okay. That's about it, really. Sorry about the spinning around. There's a wee little hole. My little friends. There's the gang. There's what's underneath the top layer from the treasure chest of dreams. It's quite an international cosmopolitan little collection, isn't it? So got Italian, North American, Chinese, Hong Kong, Thailand, Mexico, Ozark. Where's Ozark? Made. Oh, we just missed a massive... Is it still going? A huge rolling rumble of thunder. They're predicting freezing conditions, snow, hail. I don't know what's happening. It was like a proper spring day, the very first proper spring day just a couple of hours ago. Anyway, so this Ozark mandolin, it's an absolute dream, honestly. It's semi-acoustic. There's the pickup. And I just turned it around because I didn't know where they made it. It's from Korea. Look at those lovely pegs. Aren't they gorgeous? And yeah, I never played it. Bought it. It was an absolute find. And it's a sunburst design with the cutaway, like a little guitar. And when it's electrified... Sorry, my camera keeps cutting out. I better stop talking now because I think it's telling me to shut up. It's giving me the message that I'm rambling. Anyway, this mandolin is absolutely wasted on me and in my possession because I've got about 5 guitars and a keyboard and a trumpet, tambourine, and I'm actually a singer and a singing teacher. So I don't know, I just keep accumulating fantastic things and it's been sat there for probably 15 years, just waiting to live its best life with the right person. So it is finally for sale. It was a bit of a wrench, but it's going with everything else in the house. It's all a huge, big, proper clear out. I sold the sofas. I sold 2 of the sofas, and I have disposed of 2 more. I had 5 sofas in this. I've disposed of 3 more. I had 5 sofas in this house. Just dropping little hints about what's happening. I don't want to freak you all out. I mean, and not all of you. I'm sure some of you don't really care, but some of you I know don't want me to declutter. But I think anyone would understand that 5 sofas is too many. It's 4 too many. Anyway, they're all gone now. So now I'm left with a cane chair. It's like sitting in a conservatory in the middle of a massive room. But it's not a conservatory, it's just the living room. I've just sat on a chair, me and Begonia Coconut. I've got 1 chair between us now. Oh, and that one. Anyway, it doesn't stop me talking, did it? So, before the camera finally does give up the ghost, give up the fight, I will say thanks so much for watching. Have a fantastic Easter. This vlog is a bit late, obviously. It's normally I post them at 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what time this will be edited, because not only does my camera just keep expiring, I can't get it onto the computer either. Oh, and someone started drilling, so it's a proper Easter weekend. So there we are. There's all the gang. Aren't they fabulous? Thank you so much for watching. Have a brilliant weekend. It's obviously a holiday for most people, I think. Well, most of the people who are watching. I hope you're having a lovely holiday weekend. And yeah, I need to go and get myself some chocolate. Somehow I've been remiss. There's not a bit of chocolate in the house, and it's Easter. I need a bag of mini eggs. Right, okay. Rambling. So, thank you. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye. 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 Oh, go on. Please subscribe. There's more of this rubbish to come. I don't mean this rubbish. I mean this rubbish. Can you hear? Can you hear? Thunder. Thunder. Do you know what I'll do? I'll wait till it absolutely starts lashing it down to go outside and get some chocolate. That's what I'll do. Instead of going this morning when it was beautiful and bright and sunny, I'll wait till the sky's closed. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Follow the black fur. Hello. Hello. Hi. Oh, baby, I didn't mean to wake you up. Sorry. Good girl. Good girl. Go back to sleep. Night-night. Night-night. It's late. It's late in the afternoon. It's about 2:30. Night-night. Made it. Been back home. One is for you. One is for me. You want to choose? Do you want the chicken or the egg? Definitely the chicken. Yes. Just as well, because I'm a vegetarian. But mini eggs don't count. Happy Easter, everybody. Especially from Begonia. Yes. See ya.